use that to your advantage.
3-1. And it's ball 4, so Jones is aboard. 17 career home runs. And she whistles it out to center field. A diving attempt by Barker, and she can't come up with it. Jones racing for third. The throw goes there. Baca hits it in the air, pretty deep left center. Angling out is Barker. Got a glove on it, couldn't catch it. 2 runs will score, and it's a 2-run double.
And going there.
Carranza down on strikes as Deal strikes out the side. This one is a bullet out to center field off the bat of Cassidy Pickering, who's aboard again. At 2-1. Hit to short. Carranza's there. She will take it herself for the force. It goes 6 unassisted. 1,571 wins, only 362 losses, and they have tied 4 games.
In Troy Cox fashion, it looks like it's the weather again. There we go.
Caught by Jones over to first, and back in is McEnroe Marina.
A little bit cold weather come through.
0-1 coming home. Garcia bunts at it towards the circle. Picked up by Mancha. Rifles it over to first, and they far during her final year collegiately. Yeah. Poked out to right center field. Hit well, and this one is gone. Home run for Kendall Lunar. Her 18th career home run. Her second of the season. 4th ranked Oklahoma.
Well, that's how you do it. You get ahead in the count, Adam. You identify the pitch. Come to the Aggies' backyard.
Clapp hits it off the end of the bat, left field. Pickering is under it. And Redondo grounds it to short. The sure-handed shortstop Garcia makes the play.
Hotter time of the year. That's going to be key.
Line drive hit out to left, and this time Pickering will play it on a hop.
Building momentum.
This one is poked through the right side of the infield. A base hit for Jones, and up to second goes.
Again. Inside pitch with the slap hitter. What do you got to do? You're going to turn on it and hit it. And you had Ilana over at second base kind of.
The folks here notice that Oklahoma defeated Arizona 21-3. Audrey Lowry, the sophomore from Indiana, will come in to pitch. Tying run over at second. Go-ahead run is over at first base. Elam grounds it inside of third. That should be a fair ball. Another 0-2. Elam check swing bouncer back to the circle, and Lowry Mancha coming off a scoreless second inning in the circle. 2-1 from Mancha to Parker. High.
Yep. And then we have, let's see how we respond here. Lead off on, and gonna have to get some good defense by the Aggies. Challenge them, keep the ball down, make them hit it in the ground.
That was 2 innings ago, and she hits a towering foul ball towards the football practice field. Threw a gem in that win for the Sooners back in 2018. She had a great Oklahoma career. Hit towards third, out of the reach of Jones.
We had a larger strike zone. I love the pitching aspect. I love the old school, 1-0 games like you mentioned before, the 2-0. Really good softball played on the island.
Adbayani shoots it out to center field, a base hit. They're going to wave in Parker. The throw home scoots all the way to Lunar. McDaniel hits it in the air, short to left, racing in Baca. Out is Carranza in the season. It was an emphatic, shocking final score. Hit out to right center field. This should score a pair. Miner is going to pull up to second. It's a 2-run double.
State champions under her belt. Very good, disciplined people.
Pickering taken all the way, and she takes high for ball 4. 4-pitch walk, 2 runners on, only 1 out here in the third.
It gets to the point when you're a pitcher, they're going to hit the ball. Don't be afraid of it.
2-2. Payoff. And it barely misses low and in. Sooners can break it wide open right here.
Yep.
Kendall Wells has a lot of pop. The payoff. And Wells takes it downstairs. Good plate discipline by Wells, and Rodriguez walks in a run. Gabby Garcia rifles it out to center field. This will get by Redondo to the fence. This should clear them. And it will. 3-run double for Garcia. And she walks again.
Yeah, runners at first and second. Good ground ball would get a good double play here, so Aggies are looking for something luck to go their way.
For this OU softball program. Hit towards short in the hole. Carranza goes the easy way.
By the midseason.
Agbayani shoots it out to center field for the base hit. Dayton will tap third and score. First to third goes game. They're going to send up Garcia, Baca, Carranza, 4, 5, 6 in the home half of the third. 2-2 from Lemos. Skips it home to Parker. Scoots by Lunar. Runner Agbayani will.
It's pure and everything. Get the out here.
Check swing flare to first, and Garcia makes a diving catch in fair territory. It's around the lead 12-3. Garcia pokes it inside of first, down the right field line. That's a fair ball for Garcia, and she can slide into second with a leadoff double.
2 innings so far. They're knocking at the door for the third, so that's a good takeaway right now.
Popped up off the end of the bat to third, and a scrambling catch is made by Carranza. 0 for 1. Pitch from Lowry. And that hits Carranza on her back. And that'll play baseball at New Mexico State. One of the best Aggies of all time. Second on the all-time home run list. Lunar hits it deep to left field. Speaking of home runs, that one is long.
Wow, being aggressive, going after it. I love it. You hit a home run earlier before, kid. And this is a no-doubter, Adam. I just love it right there. Swinging the bat, great. Go after it. Feel the momentum. These are answering back every inning. That's what I'm impressed with. Against
Bella clapped the batter. Never seemed to phase him, and it doesn't phase Tamara either. Lowry's 1-2. Redondo down on strikes. It was low and away, and she went after it.
And everything that she did for the USA team, and pure specimen of a player. Her swing is so smooth and nice.
To the plate. Hit hard to second. Clapp will snatch it and throw out the speedy minor.
It's perfect, 2 walks and a hit. So get Malloy in and see what you can do.
Dribble it to third. Charging Jones.
I think that'd be kind of natural coming into this game, but great command right now.
1-1 is golfed towards the right field corner. This will slice out. She rocks and fires the 2-2. Hit high in the air. Out of.
See if. I think she's going to just keep turning on it, but we'll see.
Blew it by her.
What do I know, right? Outside pitch, strikeout.
She gave up the 3-run home run to Lunar in the third. Aragon hits a screaming liner to third, and McEnroe Marinas.
Yep.
They make the routine one, but they also make the hard one. They've only committed 2 errors in 6 games this year, including this one.
I think get past you, put it into play.
Lowry working quick, and she gets a strikeout of Mackenzie Jones.
Actually adjust your swing a little bit.
Hits it down the left field line.
Nope.
This is a fair ball inside the line. Overrun by Malloy, and it rolls to the fence. Elam zooming for third, and Elam is in there to head first dive.
Yeah, this should speak volumes again if the Aggies can scratch one across the plate.
This year. And Garcia stays alive. Garcia battling with Lowry. The payoff. Low and away. Lauren Garcia draws a walk, and the Aggies have runners on the edges with 2 away. A rare walk for her. Pitch to Baca. Pulls it towards first, and it's handled by Emmerling. First pitch to Wells is guided out to left field, and this is a hit off the batting cage behind the fence. Barely got over.
Lena throwing the pitch outside. What's impressive is outside and pull this ball. A little bit too much of the plate right there, Adam, and that's
a laser hit out to right field off the bat of Garcia, chested down by Elam. Hit a huge home run in the Women's College World Series last year for OU, and she is hit by that pitch. Dayton sold it well. Emmerling pops it short left field. Racing in is Baca, and she makes a spectacular catch.
Runs the game before.
Yep.
And base hit and all that stuff here, so that's a big out for the Aggies.
Agbayani strokes it out to deep right, and this one is gone. Line drive home run for Ailana Agbayani.
That ball got out quick there, just a little bit too much of the plate for what Kalina ended up throwing. They're gonna make you pay for that. She's able to get it out right over the fence, probably about a foot. Nothing.
This season for Agbayani. And the Sooners fly.
I want her to come back. This is a growing moment. And there's nothing wrong with coming back and challenging the batter and trying to get a ground ball, but that's.
They went to the Women's College World Series again. High fly ball left field. Strolling in is Baca. Not an easy play, and she makes the catch for out.
Extremely high hit ball, and it looks like it's going to be way in left field, but she's having to come all the way in and almost catches that.
Walk to Minor. That'll flip the lineup for the Sooners. Back to the top for Malloy. So the home half to pull within 2, then got within 1 in the second. Sooners broke it open during the third with 8 runs. The Aggies scored 3 in the third and now 4 runs in the fifth for a. Malloy hits it in the air, left field, hits it well, over Baca's head and over the fence. Home run for Tia Malloy. 4th OU home run, and the Sooners lead by a dozen.
Lineup at the top of the lineup. You know, you have a leadoff hitter that has power, and she's able to go. Credit to Baca, she was right on it, tracking it down just like an outfielder. One more step, I think she would have caught it. But
Conroe Marinas facing Lemos again. First pitch low and in. Montana head coach Steph Ewing is a former Aggie assistant. Line drive hit out to left, and that will touch down in front of Baca. The premier program over the last 5 years in collegiate softball. Humpback liner to second. Clapp waits back and makes the catch.
they have, and obviously, I mean, in some retrospect, we're not facing the best of the best that are on there right now. You would see that happen with a lot of the New Zealanders that would play during our winter, which is. You also have that with out of her.
1-2 is a hard bouncer to second. The Gold Glover Agbayani backs up and throws out Luna. Very surprised if the Aggies didn't bump her up later on today against Montana. Liner hit out to left over the glove of McEnroe Marinas. A base hit the other way for Bella Clapp. 28 at-bats during her freshman year. Right to Agbayani again. She receives and throws out Johnson. And that's the game ender as the Sooners run rule both games. Scored 8 runs in the third and 6 runs in the fifth. Went scoreless in the second and the fourth.
Be able to go, and Montana had to set off of a game, so we'll see how that works. But